Hello everyone. In this video, we will be using my proprietary trading system, Pendragon 321, to look at Bitcoin. And the reason I'm looking at Bitcoin is because my subscribers, specifically Crypto Boner, interesting name, and Castamere, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, they have asked me to use Pendragon 321 system to look at Bitcoin, because as everybody know, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is one of the most chaotic assets, and it's very difficult to analyze. Frankly, I myself are very interested to find out, because up to this point, I had never really used Pendragon 321 to look at analyze the cryptocurrency or Bitcoin at all. So I'm curious to find out myself. That's why I'm doing this video. And just to give you a quick overview, Pendragon 321 basically consists of 3 price lines, I call them power lines, and 2 sets of trading signals and 1 momentum indicators. So 3 lines, 2 sets of indicators, and 1 trading signal and 1 set of indicator. 3, 2, 1. That's all you need to know. Very simple, very quickly. So if you're new to this channel and you like this video and want me to explore other stuff, please consider subscribing. Also leave me comments. Okay, so let's get right into it. Right now I use TradeStation, because this is a trading platform that allows me to program my own trading systems. So as such that I'm limited by the platform's data abilities. So right before I start, I did a quick research. As it turned out that there's Bitcoin futures, which my TradeStation can display. So I will be analyzing Bitcoin futures, and see how the system, would do. And let's see. Okay. So right now we are looking at the charts. Right now this is SPY, that's my generic template. So let's change to Bitcoin. I think the symbol for Bitcoin future is BTC. So I'm adding an @ so that shows me continuous futures. And according to this, at the left, okay, we're looking at the Bitcoin continuous futures charts now. On the leftmost charts, okay, on the leftmost, this is your daily chart. And in the middle, we're looking at the weekly chart. And on the right, we're looking at the monthly chart. Actually, I should maybe put that right there. We can see how that is telling us. That's how you can tell quickly what charts we're looking at. Just go to the upper left, okay, and I tell you the symbol and the time frame. Okay, daily on the left, weekly in the middle, and monthly on the right. So right before I start, I always want to make sure the data is good. So right now, as of Friday, right now I'm doing this video on on February 9th, 2019, it's a Saturday, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in New York City. So just let you guys know what I'm doing, what time I'm doing this from. So as the data I had, Bitcoin futures closed at 3,615. Everybody see that right here? That's the closing price for Bitcoin, okay, on the contract rate, 3,615. So what I want to do is verify and make sure this is very close to the actual Bitcoin, I guess, spot trading price. So to know if the future can reflect Bitcoin price, because I don't know, if you guys trade the futures or, spot Bitcoin, just Bitcoin itself. I'm assuming most people trade the spot Bitcoin. So that's why, let's do a quick search. So Bitcoin price, okay. All right, so, okay, it's pretty good. So according to Google, the Bitcoin closed at 3,614.38. Okay, 3614.38. Let's write it down. 3614.38. Let me just make sure I got it correct. 3614.38. Okay, and the price that the futures gave us is 3615. All right, it's fairly close. It's off by what? 0.62 of a dollar. I mean, for an asset price, for an asset that's like pricing 3,600, that's pretty good. It's pretty close. Okay, so now we know this. It's good. We can use the futures to analyze Bitcoins. Frankly, I never done this before, so I'm as excited as you guys to find out if the system can actually analyze. All right, so let's get right into it. As always, okay, the analysis process is going to be the same. We're going to first look at the monthly chart. So if you look at the monthly chart here, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, because frankly, Bitcoin, I guess, as a futures contract for monthly chart, there's not enough data for any of my signal to, for any of my trading system to generate any signals and indicators. So, well, sometimes it happens. So, such as we're gonna ignore the monthly chart. Now, on the weekly chart, what do we have right here? Well, first of all, we only have 1 line because the data again is not that long. But interestingly, okay, guys, right there, What did we say? Pink cross shows the indicate the beginning of a downtrend, okay, and the pink dots, are the confirm sell signal, and this is the trading GPS trading signal. And for a quick overview, I'm going to post a link. In the previous video, I already gave a quick overview of how my system works. If you're interested, please go to the link and give you a quick overview how the systems work together. Okay, so right away, according to the weekly chart, we already have 2 confirmed sell signal according to this Pendragon 3-to-1 system. Okay, that's where we are right now. Okay, so okay, let's look at, well, weekly is a little bit better than monthly. At least we got some data. Okay, now let's look at daily. Wow, okay, now daily we have much more data, so this is much more interesting. Again, right away, if you follow me for a while, you should to scan first of all for the pink dots. That's a confirmed sell signal, short signal, or the blue dot. That's a confirmed long signal. Okay, so our eyes right away we should scan to this is one confirmed sell right here. There's a blue cross that shows a possible uptrend. Okay, but it did not give us a signal. The run right here, it kind of did not really work out that well, but this one worked out kind of well. Okay, this first signal right here. Okay, and then gave us a possible short signal, pink cross right here. I mean, actually, that's not short signal, it's downtrend, right? Give alert, and right away we have 2 short signal right here. Confirmed short signal by the pink line. Again, we're looking at the daily chart right here, and another one right over here. Okay, everybody see that? And another one over here. Okay, and whole bunch of them right here. Okay, so in general, just based on this, actually it worked out pretty well. Okay, I mean, this is on daily chart, even though we have to go to daily chart because we don't have too much data. We don't have any data from the monthly. We don't have the indicator from the monthly chart. And the weekly chart gave us some indication. But in general, if you look at this, you actually caught all the major downdraft movement on the Bitcoins. That's just based on the trend GPS trading signal. Okay, now let's go into delve into further. Let's look at the lines. So let me get rid of all these things that I draw. So free up the. Okay, so what's really going on in the markets, in Bitcoin market based on the 3 power lines. So right away, here, here, it's obvious you couldn't really, it cracked above the pink line a little bit, but then it come right down, and then it crashed right below the pink line. So that's why we see this big, we see this drop right here. Okay, and then for the next little while, even though it generated the next sell signal right over here. Let me put the line back on. Okay, also let me pull up the chart bigger. So for those of you watching on a cell phone, it's easy for you to tell. Look what happened here. That whole big rectangle from September 24th, 2018 all the way till, let's say, the next signal, November 17, 2018. That's a good almost 2 month time. Look what happened. The Bitcoin actually hugging those 3 lines, the green line, the purple line, and the pink line. That is very characteristic of a trading range market. Okay, it's hovering back and forth. The lines are acting as a very strong attractor, keeping the the price over there. And we mentioned in previous video, this is typical of price behavior. It's not just in Bitcoin, you see it in other stock index and other instruments as well. So the bulls and bears are battling it out, okay, for supremacy. And then, so even though we can scalp a little bit, but it wasn't until November 17th, okay, and a few days later after that, the bears had definitively gained the upper hand and broke the bulls, support. And look at the Bitcoin just cascade down, just drop, basically crash down right here. Very powerfully. And before we mention why these kind of move happen, because remember, once you crash, and if you look at it, once you crash below those 3 lines, I'm just going to label point A over here. It's easier for everybody to see. around point A right over here. Let me get rid of this guy. Let me replace with a new box. In point A, when Bitcoin finally dropped, remember we said just like we saw in other assets class 2 over and over again. Are there any lines below here? No, there's no more lines here. There's no more power lines below here. What they're telling us is that there's no more strong support. So that's why now the Bitcoin just free fall. And which that's what it did. It dropped quite a bit. It went down from, let's see where, 6,386 all the way to 3,400. Wow, that's almost a 50% drop in the mere, when is this? From November 7, 2018 to November 26, 2018, about 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks, just basically free fall. Okay, and again, anytime when you did even try to attempt to rally a little bit, like back in here, okay, let me blow up the box a little bit, it's easier to see. Maybe I should change the color. Sorry, changed the wrong color. Let me try it. Okay. Alright, so this is better. Okay, let's make it like this. So if you look at this thing, the market did try to rally, but it could not touch the green line at all. As a result, it cascaded further down. And when finally after November 26, okay, point B here, when market did rally, look where'd it go. Alright, it penetrated a little bit above the green line, but it couldn't even reach the pink one. As a result, the downward movement continue again. Right, that's our second wave, or second impulse wave of going down. Okay, so that's back in last year. Then let's see what happened here. And then over here, a few days later, look, this time the pink line and the green line, they're fairly close to each other. So that tells us that it's a very strong resistance level. Okay, if it's above the price, it's resistance. If below the price, it's support. So look at the price hovered there for quite a while. Let's see how long it hovered there for. From December 20th all the way till January 10th. That's a good 3 weeks. And even though we have a few short signal, right? In general, if you're holding it, yeah, I mean, it made you money eventually, but it's just not that easy. It's kind of like pulling teeth out of the market. You have to, again, you have to wait for the market to drop those below those 3 lines, okay? And that's where we are. So what happened on Friday, the closing price, is very interesting. Look what happened here, the latest bar. Let's make it blow up even more. So on Friday, okay, or last data, the market went it went up a lot, and it touched the pink line and come right back down. And what's even more interesting right now is that even though there's no confirmed sell signal yet, the trend GPS and the triangle trading system are both giving us possible short sell alert. Okay, it doesn't tell us to go short yet. There's an alert. So telling us that right now the price has rallied up to a point, a possible important level of resistance. Because in the past, when you rally up to there, if it fail, the market will continue down for another leg downward. But if you break above, then maybe the bulls have a prayer. So that's where we are right now. That's why it's possible alert. Remember, we don't see any pink line, pink dots or blue dots there. There's no confirmed sell or buy signal here. This is a possible alert. That's why it's down here, smaller right here. So that's where we are right now. That's where we stand according to the system. So let's look at intraday chart just for fun. Let's see what happens. I'm looking at this new with you guys. So let's see if we can get some more information out of it, because we can we can even tone it down even to a smaller level. Let's see, 60 minutes. Since 60 minutes, what most people use the most. Okay. Oh, wow. That is quite interesting. Okay. So let me compress the chart a little bit so we can see the general trend. Well, same thing. If you see it, in general, they can't, you know, the purple line is a very strong resistance. Every time it touches, the market kind of just going down from there. And more interestingly, wow, okay, 2A, so that's yesterday, Friday. This market did went up quite a bit, and obviously we do have long signal, start of uptrend right here, okay, but the market did not really take off until over here. And why is that? Why is that? Again, as we mentioned before, see, after this bar, when the market finally above the bar after that, right here, the second blue arrow, look what happened. There are no more lines up here. There are no more lines. There are no more lines up there. There's no more resistance line. There's no more power lines up there. So as is on the downside, it's same on the upside. So if there's going to be any market move move upward, the market is now free to go up as much as he wants to. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. That's why the market took off in a matter of 2 hours. I mean, pretty much vertical rise. I mean, look how much it went up. Let's see. I don't even know, because honestly, first time I'm looking at Bitcoins. So let's see how much did they go up. Frankly, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. So let's see, what's the high over here? That's 37.30. Okay, on this bar. And let's say we go up from here, from the high of this bar right here. That's labeled point A, the high. Okay, so you have to break above the high. Point A right here. You know, we're not gonna use the low, use the high. So that's 34,110. Wow, the market went up by $320 in a matter of 2 hours. Just flew up. And also interestingly, when the market finally retraced, look where it rested. Right? First, it tried to for the green bar, it went below it, and touched the pink one and bounced right back, and that's where the market finally rested. Okay, again, these lines work, and this is the 60-minute charts. So I think at this point, so far what I see, I do think that Pendragon 321 system can analyze Bitcoin market pretty well. But I always like to push the system limit a little bit. And as everybody know, the shorter the time frame you go, the even harder to analyze. So let me get rid of all these drawings right now. Let's go even to a smaller time frame. Let's have fun with the system. See if the system is going to break down. Let's find out. That's why, let's go to 1 minute. Let's just go to 1 minute. That's not even way. Let's go to 1 minute chart. Okay, let me compress the system and see what happens. Okay. All right, something. You see the downtrend is pretty much the lines define the the price pretty well. But we're more interested in the up, this up move right here. Okay, that's what the right rise. Okay, very, very interesting. Everybody should see that now, right? Right away. There are a few long signal up there. I know my head's blocking it. Let me move back a little bit. Everybody see it? Okay, you see the confirmed blue up signal. Don't forget, we're looking at a 1 minute chart of Bitcoin futures now. So that happened on February 8, 2019, 4:56 in the morning. That give you first confirmed long signal. Okay, and followed by a few. So if you already longed it, depends on your position size and your thing. This could be your add-on point. You can add on to your position. Okay, and you see why is it going up again? They rose above the 3 lines. It rose above the 3 power lines, so it's free to go up. And then in fact, it kept on going up and up and up and up. Okay. And we have 2 more additional confirmed long signal right here. Everybody see it? So that's when this has happened. February 8th, 2019, 11:24 in the morning. So basically, this whole thing started based on 1 minute chart. Now we're looking at 1 minute chart. 4:56 in the morning, and about 6 hours later. Oh no, 6 hours, a little bit over 6 hours later, 11:24, almost lunchtime, New York time. You have this one big, huge, another long signal. That's labeled A. And look what happened after that. Boom. This is a 1 minute chart. So now we find down to a more granular level. We look at how the market really behaved before we look at 60-minute chart, daily chart, and stuff like that. And this entire rise, let's see how long it took. So it rose from, let me blow up the chart a little more so it's more clear to see. And let me put this arrow a little bit on the side, not to block the letters. Whatever. Okay, here we go. So everybody see that? So point A is our last confirmed buy signal. And after that, the market, that's happened at 11:24, February 8th. And then 30 minutes later, 11:54, you reach this high. Okay. And how high did the market go up? Again, the high is 3730. And let's say we got long, you know, the next tick 3440. Okay, I don't like to use a low. Nobody can actually, unlike other people, say, oh yeah, I buy the absolute time. No, there's no such thing. I just want to use it. You buy the high, okay, and you know, you sell whatever. So 3730 minus 3440, that's a $290 rise in a matter of half an hour in Bitcoin. And the 1 minute chart shows us this. Frankly, I'm just as surprised as you are because, like I said, I never traded this. This is the first time I'm looking at it. Just want to see the system work on the 1 minute chart level. So, wow, that's quite a bit. $290. Wow, that's almost, let's see, 3440. Wow, so in half an hour, Bitcoin rose 8.43%. All right, you guys are right. This is a very chaotic and a very volatile asset. Okay, I'm not sure I would touch it, but hey, you know, I guess a lot of people are trading it, but it shows the system can analyze that. Okay, this is a 1 minute chart. As always, for fun, I like to push the system all the way to its absolute limits. Okay, we're looking at 1 minute chart. It's pretty crazy already. The system so far, again, works pretty well. Let's push it. Let me get rid of all these things again. Clean up the charts a little bit. Let's push it into its ultimate, at least for this trading platform is. So the smallest time scale I can do on this trading platform is 1 tick. Let's look at 1 tick chart of Bitcoin futures. Okay, 1 tick. Boom. Okay, right away. As you guys see it, all I have to do, these charts are not pre-drawn. These are all calculated by computer. I just type out 1 tick chart, whatever, and the computer automatically calculates it. So right away, we're looking at 1 tick now. So 1 tick, I guess, is 1 transaction. So what do you guys see right here? The lines again works pretty well. Okay, the green one, the green one is actually the actual transaction, and all these are, you know, the green, you know, the brighter green is a short-term power line. The pink one is the medium term, and the purple is longer term because it's more, it's jacketed. It's more jagged because we are looking at, don't forget, tick by tick chart now. So right away, what do we see right here? We see a whole bunch. You know, that's a pink arrow blue arrow, so market is bottom, you know, battling right here. But right here, we have confirmed sell signal, right? The pink dot right there. So this is a tick chart now. So that's our first sell signal. Let me pull up the chart a little more. And followed by, this is a tick by tick 1, 2, 3. And then a blue cross occur here. So if that's say you got in from here, this is point A, and you got out at point B right here. Okay, this is a tick by tick now. Okay, oh, wasn't too much. How long was that? This was let me get rid of this box. Easy to see. That's February 8th, 2019, 14:35. So it's 16th hour, 14th minutes, 35 seconds. And then the next bar, the point B, is at February 8th, 2019, 16:36:37. So literally, let's see, no, actually it's more than that. So that's 24 minutes and 2 seconds later from point A to point B. So I guess Bitcoin futures is now that actively traded. So he actually took 24 minutes to have all this move. And let's see what this move is. The entire move consists of, you know, this according to the tick chart now. It's giving a signal on the tick chart now. So on this 1 tick, the price was, let's use low. Well, it's only one price anyway. 36.15 because the tick chart is only single price. So if you can somehow get shorted at 36.15, okay, at 4:14 New York time, 35 seconds, 4:14, 35 seconds, very important. And if somehow you can get out right here, let's see what the price is telling us. This, again, it's only single price, 35.75. Okay, So 36.15 minus 35.75, that's $40 based on the tick chart. And we are looking at this almost right before the market close. So the thing moved pretty quickly, or maybe there's not much transaction. So even on the tick chart, it works pretty well. Let's go back when the market was more active. Let's see if we can get any. I had to compress the charts. Okay, maybe load up more charts. Alright, let's see what we have here. Format symbol, 1200 bars back. Okay, we do 2 days. Let's see if we have 2 days of data. Okay, we do. Interesting. Yeah, if you guys see the arrow and the thing, they all work pretty well, right? A whole bunch of sell signal right here, right? Keep going down. Again, we're looking at tick charts now, so this is pretty wild. And let's go back. I'm trying to go for when that big move happened. Do we see a signal right here? Yes, we did. Everybody see that? Well, this tick chart is harder to manipulate, so please bear with me here. Where did it go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Did I just miss you? Here we go. Here we go. All right, let me get rid of this guy. Well, this is slow. Tick chart, it's very slow. Okay. So you guys can see up this way, nothing but blue dots. Okay, on the tick chart, give us nothing but one after the other additional confirmed long signal. And how long was this? I'm just curious because I'm really looking at this chart for the first time with you guys. I'm just want to see what's going on here. Okay, let's say we got in on the blue signal, confirmed buy signal, and we reverse position to get shorter. Basically, we got our long position as well on point B right here. So the time here is actually this one. The first one, point A, is February 8th, 11:44 and 15 seconds. And we would have got out at February 8th, 2019, 11:53:25. So 53 minus 44, that's 9 minutes and 10 seconds later. And we have a huge move right here. I'm sure this is the same move that we saw previously on the daily charts and stuff like that, and 60-minute chart. That's same move. But let's see on the tick chart what we got here. 34.75. I mean, this is as micro as you're gonna get on this chart. You know, on my trading system anyway. I don't have anything less than a tick chart. I don't have any microsecond data or something like that. Unless you're doing high frequency trading, you probably don't have something like that. Okay, so this one right here, that is 37.20. Okay. I'm just gonna compress it. It's easier. And move slightly. Okay, here we go. So in a span of, well, 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes, 9 minutes, 25 seconds, Bitcoin rally 34.75. That's $245. It went by $245, and we can see this very clearly from the tick chart. So I think at this point, I think the Pendragon 321 system works on Bitcoin as well. I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comment section. I think it worked pretty well. You know, even if you can even pass the test of on a tick chart, it worked pretty well. And this is on the futures. Futures not even as, I'm guessing, okay, I don't know. You guys let me know, please, because you guys are expert in this. I don't trade Bitcoins. Probably even less data sets than if you're trading the Bitcoin Cash and the Cash Bitcoin. So again, I use TradeStations. So I'm limited by the platform and the data sets I get, you know, from TradeStation. If you guys want, if you can supply me with better data or more data sets, I'm happy to analyze it for you guys. So it's basically it. You see it, it works. So for my you know, subscribers, you guys interested in this, please spread the word. You know, I'm more than happy to analyze Bitcoin for you. So this is it. Okay, that's it. So for this video, let me know how you think. If you're new to this, you like it, please hit subscribe, leave me comments, let me know anything else you guys want to analyze or anything else you want to discuss. All right, Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.